Today I've been asked, why do Jews in the diaspora, outside Israel, have to keep a second day festival, Yom Tov, when it comes to Pesach, Shavuot and Succot, the 3 foot festivals, the Shalosh Regalim? Now this is quite a complicated question, but to simplify it somewhat, every month we have the new moon, and of course in our Jewish traditions we follow the moon. And how we sanctified the moon, how we decided it was a new month, because we can have 29 days or 30 days. So how we knew it was the beginning of a new month would be in Jerusalem and Israel in times of old, when two people witnessed, when our witnesses saw the new moon, they'd have to rush over to the court, to the Beth Din, and they'd have to undergo some kind of interrogation to see what they saw and how they saw it and where it was. And when the Dayanim, when the judges were satisfied that the new moon was really there, they would announce that today would be Rosh Chodesh, the beginning of the month. Now how that message got across was basically by fire. These fire points would be on top of mountains, and when they go from mountain to mountain to mountain, the whole of the country, and eventually the message would get round to the whole of the world. Unlike today, where in a second we could send an email or make a phone call to find out a piece of news, it would take sometimes weeks in order for the message to get across. So when they started the new month and they counted the days for the festivals, in Gullus, in the Diaspora, they weren't sure which day it would be. Would it be today or tomorrow? Would it be that it was a 29-day month or a 30-day month? Therefore, out of that doubt, the rabbis instituted that everyone outside Israel, because of the length of the time it would take to get that message across, they'd have to observe 2 days of Yom Tov. 2 separate days that together would have basically the same amount of Kedusha, the same amount of holiness, which means we make Kiddush on both of those days, we have our meals on both of those days, the same tefillah, the same davening would apply on both of those days. And that's why, incidentally, even in Israel, they would have 2 days Rosh Hashanah, because the message would take time to get across the whole of the country, and the Rosh Hashanah would fall at the beginning of the month. So people all the way around the country wouldn't necessarily know would it be the first day or the second day. So even in Israel, they keep 2 days of Rosh Hashanah. And that's why we have 2 days Yom Tov in Diaspora.